Okay, so this little tutorial has been created to help guide you with how to edit your page and change and edit the content accordingly. It's for the very new website that's been built for you. So we'll go into the crux of it. Do be very careful with this. These editing features, as you've already experienced, they can be quite unstable. So whenever you want to edit any of your content, always go into the edit button on the left. Do not use edit with Visual Composer. It's very unstable. I don't know what it is. It's something about how this theme's been coded, but the core seems to have that strange effect. But if you go into edit, there's a fairly good chance you'll be safe in all cases. As in every page, just work with the edit feature on the left. So I'm just waiting for it to scroll on the browser now. And the site's looking fantastic. It's really shaped up quite nicely. That's going into the dashboard. Right, so I don't exactly want to go into the dashboard right now. I'll go back onto the home page and double check it once again. I'll see whether it allows the feature. Right, edit with Visual Composer is on the page itself, and that is what is highly unstable. So yes, I think we'd need to go into the dashboard, the page. So this is a home page we're going into right now. And I'm waiting for all the components to load. So the safest way to make the changes is through each of these modules. It's a little bit tedious, but a much safer way to be. So if we look at raw HTML, these are the featured boxes that go under the header. So if you want to make a change on any one of these, you click onto the pencil icon. The featured box settings opens up and it has About Us, Our Philosophy, Our Unique Facilities, Meet Our Dentist. It is here that you go to make the changes required. So this would be one of the 4 box panels. So once you've made the change, you then press Save Changes and then you continue. But if you don't want to make any other changes on the page, you go to Update and that will then save the entire page safely. If we go to Featured Box, which is the 4th one, we go to the pencil again, and this one should have the times that are on the home page. So this is where you would go to change your times. Once again, you save, and then to save the entire page, you go back to Update, so that then publishes the change. If you want to make a change on this text block, again you go to that pencil icon. These are the other featured boxes. The Meet Our Dentist, which is where the both of you are. We'll go to edit that. That would be the heading only in that particular box. Then the raw HTML, I'll take a look at that. And it is quite slow, but it's the safest way to work it. Right, we'll ignore that one there. Okay, this is where the both of you are. So if we go to Peter Norton, press on the pencil icon, you have the image, and then you have the information here, and this is where you'd like to make the changes. So whenever you've made any text change here, you just go to Save Change, and once again you go scroll back up and you press Update, and that saves the entire home page. So do be careful. This would be the safest way to get in and to make the changes accordingly. So that's all in order. So we'll move out of the home page and go back to the site. So when we go back into About Us, once again, all this had to be recovered as it was lost. But once again, you would scroll down here and go to Edit on the left. Which then takes you into the edit page. So the visuals here, I'm just waiting for the page to load. And once again, this is where you go to edit the heading. So if you press onto that pencil button, and that's where you have the rest of the information for the top part of the page. So it's anywhere in here that you can make the change. Again, once you've done that, save changes and then update the single image. Go into the pencil again. We'll wait for that to load. So if you want to add another image, you just click onto this icon here, which will take you into the media library, and then you scroll through with whatever image that you want to choose. So let's say I'll be choosing this one, set image, but that's not the one that we want. So if you want to delete it, then you press that. But I won't save this because I want it to be the image that Michelle chose. So I'll just refresh the page. So it is through all of these various features that you need to work through. It's quite complex to the average themes, but it is what's been chosen, and it is what you need to work with now. So you just scroll through and you'll find this will then become the profile on you and the content, and same here for Michelle Andrews. Again, you just press onto that icon. This opens up. There's Michelle's picture. And then if you want to make any changes, you just make it through here, the content, save changes, and then update. And that's how you make the changes on the About Us page. Now, I will bring up the site again. And show you how to add another section for the drop-down menu in Services. So we'll go to Dashboard. Actually, I should just go to Menus. That would help. And this is where the menu structure is. So we have Services. These are the drop downs, all of them. Then you've got the blog and contact. And you have a great gallery that we do need to get live again as well. But I'll show you how to add another button here. So these are all the pages that you have. So let's say you want another page and it's called capping, for example. So I'll just wait for that to load up. These are all the pages that you have on the site. And I'll create one called, actually there's more. You just go down here and go to page 2. And we'll then go to add new. That will create a new page. Sorry for the slowness of the browser. Then we'll call this capping. And I'll just put capping in here as well. Capping, and so the page is called capping, and we'll publish that. So it's a new page. And when we go back to all pages, all pages. And there you go. Capping's been created. That's 1 minute ago. And the reason for this is when we go back into menus, we'll just go to appearance and menus. Again, I'm just waiting for the page to show up, the menu page of the site. And you'll find that capping's been created, so that page come as the most recent. So we'll select that and add to menu. And we'll scroll down and we'll see cappings at the bottom here. And we want to drag this up so it sits directly under root canal procedure. Then we save the menu. And now that it's saved, we'll just go back to the website as we view it. Services, and you'll see that capping's now been added to the drop-down menu, and that's how easy it is, which then takes you to the capping page. And there's nothing there because I've not added anything in. But that's how easy it is. Then we'll go back to the dashboard and I'll show you how to delete that page and remove it from the menu. So we'll go to pages, capping where we trash. That removes that page. And we go back to the menu, so we go to Appearance, Menus, scroll down and you'll see capping still there. So we just go to that drop down, remove, so it's been removed, and then we'd save the menu. And you find that the menu is now restored. So if we go back to the main site, it's restored and capping is now removed. And that's how easy it is to add and remove to the drop-down menu, as well as how to add a page in the main navigational bar as well. So we'll go to the services page now. And Michelle's done a great job of adding images into here, so I take it it's all fairly clear. But again, you go to Edit on the left hand side, and we'll wait for the page to load. Then you will see the many different sections here. And it's great. All you need to do is go to any one of these functionalities, which I take it Michelle's found. Click on the edit, the pencil being the edit. This is where you can add another image and remove the old image. And that gives you an idea of the image size, so it stays within those proportions. And you just scroll down, nope. So you go into headings there, and that's where you can edit the copy. So that's all in order. You just want to edit what you can accordingly. Be very careful with a site like I've said, so you don't lose any of the great work that's been done. And now what we want to do is go to the Fancy Gallery. So this is that great gallery that you've asked me to switch off for the moment. You go to Manage Galleries. And we'll just wait for that to come up. And the beauty about this gallery is you can see the images that I have uploaded. That's there. I will leave it for you to place a title here. So add a caption to describe what that is. And to upload more images, just go to Upload Image. You can upload it directly from the desktop or upload other media. Add media. Add from Media Library. So add from Media Library, and let's say the Tooth Fairy. We'll just call her the Tooth Fairy. And choose image and add media. Okay. Okay, so we use the Tooth Fairy, so we need a thumbnail as well, so we'll just choose her again, choose media, and then add media. And then you will find, as you scroll down, the Tooth Fairy is added. And if you want to delete, you just delete the selected media, okay. And the Tooth Fairy is gone at the bottom. And then save changes to save the gallery. And this is how easy it is to manage this gallery. It's a really beautiful tool. It works nicely, and I highly recommend you add your images to it, and we get it live on the website as well, because it will just add so much more interaction and depth to the site, and it will be good for search engine optimization as well. So that's how easy it is to do the changes on your website. I believe I've covered everything that you need to know right now. And the blog, that's the last thing we need to do. So with the blog, again, there's the edit composer options. This will automatically update as you add in another blog. So we'll go to dashboard. Now the blog, it's the posts that you're creating. So it's a different module to the site. And you'll see that on the dashboard as we come to it. And the posts. So this is where you go to add posts, to add a new post. I'm clicking onto that, just waiting to go on the landing page to show all the posts. And you'll find here that these are the two that you have at the moment: Gentle Dentist Care and Wisdom Teeth. So if you want to create a new post, you just go to Add New. And we'll call it New Post Added. And this is where you add your body copies. So you'll add in here also new content to be included for the third post. And you want to maybe check whether it's strong teeth and add a new category. So we'll call it dental care, North Sydney, or actually dental care Crow's Nest, and add. Add new category. So dental care Crow's Nest is there, so we'll choose that. Health benefits and strong teeth. It helps to put the tags in as well, so we'll call it dental care Crow's Nest. All of these little features are important, so this is where you add them, and this is what you press to remove them. And set featured image is what you want to do always for the blog post. So we'll use the Tooth Fairy again, and we'll have her as set featured image. And then we go to publish the post. Now if you want to spend one day writing, say, 10 posts, you can add all 10 posts. You can have the option for this one, I'm publishing this one immediately. But when you go into edit, it gives you the date range. So you can go to edit, which will then bring up a calendar. Edit. And you'll see here that you can set your date ranges at any time. and that way then you can have all of those posts roll out automatically over the next 4 weeks. So I would recommend 1 post a week, and that will help with the effectiveness of your search engine optimization on the site as well. Okay, so we'll go back to, so we've got the page updated, so it's published. And we've got the fairy image in place as a featured image. So if we go to the site and refresh it, and then go to blog, you'll find that you have now the 3rd post in place with the tooth fairy. So if you want to make them the same height, always make sure you have the same number of lines before you go to read more. So I'm going to go back in there now and go to all posts. And new post added, so we want to trash that now. That's been removed, so we're back to the 2 blogs. So if we go and refresh the page, you'll find we're back to how it was with the 2 blogs there. So you did a great job of that, Peter. It's all set up nicely, and the site's ready to go live. And once it does, everything's working beautifully. Once it does, then the search engine optimization can start to kick in, and it will take about 4 to 5 weeks to see where the Googlebots position you in the top 10 pages for the various keywords I've worked with. And that concludes our tutorial video. I hope you found it helpful, and I would love to look after any other businesses that you may know of that require a high authority website. I am a Google partner, so I've got a very good idea of what Google does expect from a high authority site, and I'm very good at search engine optimization as well, so I can assist any business, to give them visibility on the web. And that concludes our video.